Are you interested in learning about how to have a manicure that lasts for 10 days? Well, I actually have done it using my normal nail polishes and the Gelish Mini manicure set, as well as this Shani UV light that you can see in the background here. So if you want to learn about how I got a manicure to last 10 days on my active fingernails, stay tuned. So here's what you'll need. You'll need the Gelish Manicure Mini. I actually don't use all the stuff in there. Some kind of nail polish and a nail dryer. You have to start with clean filed nails, and I like mine short, so I've got mine cut really short here. And I just use the nail file to push back my cuticles. It's important to make sure that you push back the cuticles on the sides as well as on the base of the fingernail so that the pH bond and other things that you're going to be applying to the nail don't stick. So the first step is to apply the pH bond. They also suggest nourishing your nails too, but I think that's kind of counterproductive because this pH bond actually dehydrates your nail. Another thing that I recommend doing is if you don't care about it lasting for more than 10 days, this can be really harsh on your fingernails, so you actually can, you can also start with a base coat of another thing and then apply this pH bond, but I just always make sure to do my right hand first and my left hand second, which is what I'm showing you here. And I'm applying a pH bond to all of my fingers. And then I am putting on the Gelish Mini foundation, which is kind of the important part. This is a really thick polish, and you want to make sure that when you're applying it, you start with just enough for the nail, not too much. Start in the middle, then move to the sides. So sweep it on the sides, and then you want to seal the tip of the fingernail, just like I'm showing you here. Then after you've done that to all of your fingernails, you need to set it in a dryer for at least, I find approximately 6 minutes works. It can be anywhere between 6 and 8 minutes. So today I'm using Opie's Honk if you love Opie's. It's kind of a matte purple. It's really pretty. It's really deep. It can actually look black to some people when I put it on. So I actually did paint 2 coats today on my fingernails, and when I did this, I again started in the center and moved out. And when I did the first coat, I really focused on getting the color to the cuticle on the edges so that when I came through for the second coat, I could just quickly coat over. So after you've painted one hand, you need to go ahead and put that back in the UV light again for at least 4 minutes. You can put it in there for 6 to 8 minutes if you do 3 or 4 coats, depending on how many coats or how thick you apply the paint, I would say. Then after you've done that to the other hand, then you need to apply the Gelish Mini Top It Off coat. And again with this, start in the middle, apply it to the sides, and you want to make sure that when you go to sweep this off on the tips that you don't have too much because it will actually seal it to your finger. So I like to seal the tip of the fingernail after I've swept up a couple of brushes, and then I actually try to press around the fingernail to pop away the Top It Off if there's any excess. And again, after you've done all the fingers on one hand, let it set for approximately 4 minutes. And I actually think I set it longer for the last coat. I think I set it 6 minutes for the top. So once you have set both hands, then you need to take the nail surface cleanse and some type of cotton swab and wipe off your basically kind of the clumpy, sticky, tacky part. It will feel like after you set your fingernails like it's not set completely, but it has actually set. It just requires this extra chemical to remove that tackiness. and this is actually the completed manicure here, and this lasted me about 10 days, as long as I don't apply a base coat before I do the pH bond. And I really like it just for when I know I'm gonna be in the mud or digging around, and I hope it works for you. So if you try it out, please, please, please show me. I would love to see pictures. Tell me how long it lasts. I would love to see if we could see how long it went. So I am posting up here my Instagram as well as my Twitter. Please feel free to post pictures here so that I can retweet them. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.